Good morning, Westwood Elementary. This is Mr. Hart. Uh, Today is Friday, April 24th, and first off, we'll do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, with liberty and justice for all. Now for our Westwood pledge. As Wildcats, we will be positive, respectful, and responsible. We are Westwood. Como gatos salvajes vamos a ser positivos, respetuosos y responsables. Nosotros somos Westwood. Happy birthday today to Abigail Meza and Callum Wagner. Hope you have a great birthday, Abigail and Callum. And when you get back, we'll have a book waiting for you when we get back in school. For lunch today, we at both sites, Olson Elementary School and Vertideers and Early Learning Center, from 9 to 12. We will be serving the main lunch entree is going to be assorted sandwiches. So that would be things like subs and PB&J sandwiches, things like that. So hope you can make it out for that. Also, I have a few more quick extra announcements today, and it's really all about what to expect with our e-learning throughout the month of May, and also at the end of April. So your teachers and I, as well as other District 200 elementary principals and administration, have all been working on making plans for what the month of May would look like if we were continuing to do e-learning. Well, now that we are continuing to do e-learning, we have a variety of different things to roll out and tell you about so that you know what to expect, and it actually starts next week. So there will be various days with special activities that go along with those days that will look differently than our normal e-learning days. We will also have a time on Thursday, May 7th, for families to come pick up some remaining supplies that you might have here at school. This is, of course, totally optional because we understand that most of the supplies kids at this point in the school year still have at school are folders and notebooks that are probably pretty used and beat up, and PE, but they also have PE shoes, and you might want those, or you might not. It's up to you. It's totally optional to come in that day. A lot of our students do grow out of their PE shoes, so it's completely fine if you don't come pick them up. If you do want to come pick them up, you can. We would like you to fill out a Google form for us by Wednesday next week on April 29th. If you do sign up and come on Thursday, May 7th to pick up after you fill out the Google form, keep in mind that families and students and parents will not be allowed to enter into the school. Only staff will be able to do that. You'll actually stay in your car, and we'll have your child, if you sign up on the Google form, we'll have their supplies bagged up, and we'll simply bring the bag with their name on it over, put it in your trunk, or hand it through your window, so you don't even have to get out of your car. So we'll make it real quick, and like I said, if you have if you would like to come pick up those supplies, fill out that Google form, and you can get that Google form. I've emailed it out and I've put it on Class Dojo. We're also going to be doing a nice, and on May 7th, if you have library books and you want to get them taken care of or out of the house for over the summer, you can return those on Thursday, May 7th as well, library books. But if you are not planning on coming on May 7th to pick up supplies, you can hold on to those library books, and your kids can return them in the fall. And if you have a fifth grader, they can actually return their Westwood library books to their middle school, and the middle schools will send them over to us. So keep that in mind. You don't have to come on the 7th just to return library books. We're also going to be doing a nice surprise for our fifth graders because we know this isn't how you wanted your elementary school career to end, and it's not how we wanted it to end either. And so we have a little surprise for our fifth graders that'll be coming sometime in early to mid-May, so look for that soon. And more information will come soon on all of these things that have been shared through Class Dojo. We've actually laid it out by week. So keep your eyes out for that, and you can always contact your teachers or myself with any questions. Both students and parents can. So again, don't hesitate to reach out to your teacher or myself with any questions. Now for a few quick words of wisdom. About 30 years ago, NASA launched a telescope into space that has single-handedly changed our understanding of the universe. It's called the Hubble telescope. It's the size of a school bus and weighs as much as 2 elephants. It has allowed us to see other planets in our solar system, other stars, and other galaxies as they are forming, which is just amazing. In fact, almost all the pictures you've ever seen of Mars, Jupiter, other planets, other stars, and galaxies come from the Hubble telescope. Trying to look at space from Earth is kind of like trying to look out from the bottom of a swimming pool at the clouds and the trees. This is actually why we put telescopes on the top of mountains. It's actually not to get closer to the stars, it's to get above the Earth's atmosphere. But nothing beats actually being above the entire atmosphere and observing from space where we can get crystal clear images. And Hubble's images, all of them, are free and available online to everyone at hubblesite.org. I'll actually link it in the comments or as part of this post. So check them out sometime when you get a chance. They are incredible, and what a great site that is. The Hubble telescope has already traveled several billion miles orbiting around the Earth in the past 30 years, and just like an old car, things do go wrong with the Hubble sometimes. NASA scientists and engineers are always the ones that have to fix it. Mrs. Buchanan could probably help them sometimes. And for all of you, 1st through 5th graders, you work on a variety of different designs and trying to come up with prototypes to solve problems in your STEM class with Mrs. Buchanan. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. And those NASA scientists and engineers that keep the Hubble going are using those skills all the time. So you'll get a chance to work on things, like I said, designs, prototypes to solve problems with Mrs. Buchanan in STEM class. And when you do that, when you design something for the first time, things will go wrong with it, and things will break down. But the important thing is that you keep trying your best, and keep asking questions, and keep not giving up. So keep doing your best. Remember, the next year and today, as you go through your school day with e-learning, and then next year when you're actually doing STEM class in person with us again, don't forget to keep trying your best and ask questions. With something to think about, this is Mr. Hart. Have a great day, Westwood.